Hello, James Richardson is off on his summer holidays, cruising the Mediterranean, minus the boat, so I'm afraid you'll have to make do with me, the Howard Hughes of football journalism, Raphael Honigstein, or Steen or Stein or whatever. Let's start with the Champions League final. The pre-match entertainment, one part Monty Python and the Holy Grail with the big ears, 2 parts Game of Thrones and the primary school assembly version, set the tone for an epic cavalier fight between the Bundesliga's finest. For Westeros, read Wembley, where it was once again the tiny guy with a scarred face and expensive taste in women who became the kingmaker. Yes, diminutive Franck Ribéry had a crucial hand in Robert Lewandowski's face, but that's another story, and in setting up Bayern's 2 goals on Saturday. The Frenchman told L'Équipe that he had slept with the trophy and his wife after the match. Well, I guess it was a case of one woman, one cup. The lesson of the night, of course, was obvious. A Heinkes always pays his debts. A mere 23 years ago, Don Jupp had famously promised the Bayern supporters he'd deliver the European Cup. Now he has. He saved the best for last, says Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung. The triumph in London crowns his life's work. I'm handing Pep Guardiola the perfect team, said the 68-year-old. But Spanish paper AS felt the occasion at Wembley was a good application for the coaching role at Real Madrid. Heinkes accumulates merits, they wrote, above a quote from Carlo Ancelotti, who said he might not be able to move to the Bernabeu after all. Süddeutsche concentrated on the first big trophy for Bastian Schweinsteiger and Philipp Lahm. After a few final defeats, they had been in danger of going down as Generation B, pretty good but not excellent enough for top marks on the international stage. Now they've finally grown up. The biggest star on the night, however, was of course Arjen Robben, scorer of the decisive goal in the 89th minute. He's the man who beat his fear, wrote Corriere della Sera. He's no longer a coniglio banato, a wet rabbit. He has lost his loser tag as well. No longer the man of missed chances, wrote Het Parool. And in Algemeen Dagblad, they just said, finally. So, thanks to that bit of robbery, Bayern went on a wild party night that finished with club president Uli Hoeness ordering a portion of Würstel and sauerkraut at 6 a.m. in the morning. A brave move that will end lazy German stereotypes once and for all. But what about Borussia Dortmund, or the Barclays Premier League's favourite convenience store, as some English papers have dubbed them? Well, chin up Dortmund, you have played like champions, says Bild. While Frankfurter Allgemeine warns that they now have to show that they can handle big budgets after maximizing their resources before. Sport called the final a monument to football. It wasn't important who won. Wembley had a taste of paradise, a grand spectacle, wrote L'Équipe. Bayern are in nirvana. Well, it didn't all smell like teen spirit on the night. Manuel Neuer admitted he'd been bricking it after Dortmund's equaliser. In Monday's Gazeta, they wrote nothing, actually, not a single line on the German Panzeri, the German Panzers. The paper did, however, ask the readers to go online for an exclusive interview with Nicola Rizzoli. Not sure that will catch on. The final referee revealed that he had cried tears of joy after receiving praise from the Dortmund players and their fans for his performance, but I'm not sure something wasn't lost in translation here. Schiri, du Blinder does not actually mean you play the blind, the ref. Everything told, it was a marvellous advert for the Bundesliga, though. The only big disappointment of the night was that the most famous London-based German, after me, couldn't make it. Where was the Queen? In non-Champions League news, there was a Rome derby in the Coppa Italia. Happy Lazio, says Corriere della Sera. And on the side, there's a picture of Giro d'Italia winner Vincenzo Nibali. Not sure that's a great juxtaposition in the current climate, though. Marca says that having worked with David Beckham before, Carlo Ancelotti actually wants to bring in another golden ball in the shape of Fabio Cannavaro as his assistant coach when he does take over Real Madrid. Meanwhile in Barcelona, new signing Neymar says, it's one of the happiest days of my life. But us wonder if King Midas, Florentino Perez, has lost his aura now that he's missed out on the Brazilian wonder kid. Well, the Madrid president certainly seems to have lost his touch after picking up Milan's Kaká in 2009. Maybe a good antibacterial hand wash could do the trick. That's it for today, and that's it for the summer. We'll see you on the other side. Ciao.